Well, this week, a special 7 Inside investigation is revealing major inadequacies in our legal system's ability to keep drunk drivers from weaving around the law. Well, tonight, Roberta Baskin reports on those who have gotten away with it, and gotten away with it several times. In fact, according to Roberta, they've gotten away with it too many times.
We were in Detroit, and I did a story on these kids out of a center where kids come to after school, and it was one of those centers that was in the neighborhood, and for years they had promised to fix it up and do it, and they never wouldn't do it. But the kids, it was the only place they could go. So I did a story with the kids around me, and we're talking about, well, they're going to give you, they said they're going to give you more but money to fix this up. That's what the city says. And I said, you believe that? And these were kids that I understood. And they get, nah, are you kidding? Nah, they never do. I said, well, maybe this time will be different. And they said, well, we'll wait and see. When I did the story, you never know who's watching. One of the people that was watching was Henry Ford of Ford Motor fame, and sent a check to me at the station for lots of money. But I got that check, and it was for the kids, and that was really the difference, Paul. It's how you can communicate to people. I was no different than any of the other reports, but I knew how to communicate to people in a way that they would believe what I was saying. They could hear what I was saying, and in some cases, they were moved by what I was saying. The message was clear. I was moved by what I saw, and I sent the money, and that money went to repair the Kronk Recreation Center. So I began to understand that if you deliver a message in a certain way, with passion or compassion, or with a reasonable sense of honesty, and if you have the voice and the command of it, that was when I realized, okay, I have the talent. Now what I need to do is just to hone that and work hard at it, and so that's what I did. Yeah, I think, let's see, I was 75, I guess, or 4 when I had this stroke, and I thought, oh Lordy, how cruel is that? The two things, that I counted on most was my ability to talk and my ability to dance. I would walk around and I'd fall because my balance was out of place. All they could say to me was, "You're lucky. You're lucky that you can talk again. You're lucky that you can walk again," because this area that it affected can really tragically dismiss you in a way that if you live with it, you can't talk and you can't walk. Can you imagine it? I was very afraid because you know Uncle Jimmy, man who was as close to my dad as anybody. He was the guy that I loved and raised. I went to see him later in life, and he had had a stroke, Paul. And after a while, he says to me, "Can I tell you something, Paul?" I said, "Sure." He says, he says, the problem with a stroke, or anytime you have a problem with your head, he says, people know that there's something, and they never know you. They don't know whether you're all back or partly back. He says, and so they treat me like, well, maybe you're all right, but maybe you're not. And I said to him, Jim, Uncle Jim, I understand you. No, I didn't understand until it happened to me. But you know what? The bottom line is, maybe I'm not all the way back. How do you know what you don't know? How do you know what did I lose that I didn't get back? I don't know that, Paul. You can't. So you have to deal with that. I am hopeful. First of all, to be able to see a grandchild, for me, is amazing. I'm like, oh my God, I really got a baby. But it also reminds me I have such a great opportunity to teach her. My role as her grandfather is to watch her respond to me and me to her. And it's wonderful. You know, we have great opportunities. Matter of fact, we talk about different little things that are on her mind, whether it's counting or letters or whatever. And I thank God for the opportunity to teach her or to be with her.
Hi, Boo Boo.
Hi, sweetie. How you doing?
Dad.
What are you doing? Are you wrinkly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see your
Yeah,
ring.
Uncle
I'm
Babe.
hoping that as they grow, that I will be an important part of influence. Not their main teacher. That's not my role. But that when it comes up, Paul, when there's something that's up, that I can make a difference, a positive difference in their life, that I'm there to do that. And I that to me is every reason why I want to be here.